Hello and welcome to this episode of Kennedy Saves the World. We have a nauseating new couple alert. Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry. I was hoping it was a fluke back in July when they were seen dining at Le Violon in Montreal. La, 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 la. But it appears the PDA is real, or at least really, really forced, because they were on her yacht in Southern California, just off the coast of Santa Barbara, apparently, and he's grabbing her ass like in full view. They know that she's going to be hounded by paparazzi. No one really cares about him because he's like, if Gavin Newsom were a eunuch, that would be Justin Trudeau. Like, such an unattractive soy boy who's also obsessed with wearing blackface. Now, Katy Perry obviously has questionable taste in men. She had a disastrous marriage to Russell Brand, who, by all accounts, I mean, he's been on some Fox shows. Everyone says he's really nice, whatever. Some bad accusations leveled at him. Who knows if they're true? I hope they're not, for his sake. But they didn't have a good marriage. This is the part of me that you never, ever, ever take away from me. So, sticks and stones, stop throwing me your bone. That's what Katy Perry wrote about Russell Brand. And then she was with Orlando Bloom. And I know I've said this before on this podcast and maybe on the TV. He had a body treatment at my house. So Orlando Bloom and I are practically best friends. So I can't say she has disastrous taste in men because of Orlando Bloom, because he was Legolas. He has not been a good actor in literally anything but the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and then the other ones too. He's great as Legolas. He really, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean. He's fine. Maybe he's just a really boring person. He's a boring person who's not a great actor, and it was an underwhelming relationship. Although, since he and I are best friends, I do have to defend him. I feel bad for Katy Perry because every woman in Taylor Swift's peer group, of which she is one of them, like same age, same vibe, came into public consciousness around the same time, and she goes out and, she's still on tour. And let's just put it this way. She's not making $1 billion. Last record she released, not even a blip. Then her marriage falls apart. And it's sad. It's like in a way you feel bad for her, because even though she's rich and beautiful and lives a charmed life and is worshipped and adored and can have literally every material possession she'd ever want, she's, you feel bad because it is a public, professional, and personal implosion, and you never, ever wish on someone that those things happen at the same time. So I understand she was probably in a bad place, probably a lot of regret, a lot of self-doubt. So what happens when women are in that vulnerable state? They are ripe for sociopaths to come and pluck, and that's what Justin Trudeau did. I cannot imagine that she was like, I wonder what Justin Trudeau is doing other than waxing his man sack, if it's still there, because that's probably what he was doing. Then when it was waxed, probably painting it espresso brown, because he's just a weird guy who didn't do a good job leading a beautiful nation. And he is one of those people who was so politically insufferable that I cannot imagine, because, he is also the son of a Canadian prime minister. I cannot imagine that you separate the elements of his political sociopathy from the annoying personal life that he must lead, where now he is latching on to a vulnerable Katy Perry and grabbing her ass. He has 3 kids. She has a 5-year-old daughter. He knows that the paparazzi is seeing this. So this is obviously just such a public play for him to rehabilitate his tarnished image to seem cool.
Don't go anywhere. More Kennedy Saves the World right after this.
Katy, run. Do not walk. He is the worst kind of Canadian, because he can't even play hockey. And you are not being a good goalie right now, protecting your lady garden from such an intruder. He is an invasive species, and he is going to wreak havoc on what is left of your feminine dignity. So get out now. This is such a horror show. I don't believe it for a second. Her taste cannot be that compromised. And by the way, he lives in Canada. He's got 3 kids. You're never going to see each other. Like, it's never, you are setting yourself up for disaster. You know, she's saying like, this is how we do. This is how we do. It's singing about getting tacos at La Superica, which is my favorite Mexican restaurant in the world. And that's in Santa Barbara. So it's like she loves spending time in Santa Barbara. She's going to go to Canada? She's not going to go to Canada. It's like, what are you going to do? Like, jerk your kids all over the globe to see each other every once in a while? What an unsatisfying enterprise for her. She can do better. I don't care how he does. He can go dig a Canadian hole and throw himself in it and wallow around in that Vancouver dirt and douse himself in maple syrup for all I care. He can just go away from the public ether, just evaporate forever. We don't need to know or see anything about Justin Trudeau. I don't care what his nipples look like. I don't want to see them. I don't want to read any reference to them. And she's one of those women, like, you know, women like this in your life, where you just want to pull them aside and shake them and say, what are you doing? You are making the same mistake over and over again. He not only is he not available, he's not good. He's not good enough for you, Katy. Get out of there. Last Friday night, I boned the former Prime Minister of Canada when he was in blackface. Is that going to be your next song? It's not going to be a hit, Katy. Apparently you have an allergy to hit music lately, and it's because of your bad choices, like playing grab ass with Justin Trudeau on your yacht. Go sail away to a healing compound and soothe your own soul by yourself. You need to do it. I hate getting this emotionally worked up about 2 people I really care very, very little about. And even though you hurt my best friend Orlando, somehow, I still need you to protect yourself, Katy. You are a single mom now, and that is sacred. Don't let him shoplift the pootie. This has been Kennedy Saves the World. I'm Kennedy.
Listen ad-free with the Fox News Podcast Plus subscription on Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Prime members can listen to this show ad-free on the Amazon Music app. Oh, go ahead and leave me a review while you're there. I'd love to hear what you have to say. You've been listening to Kennedy Saves the World on the Fox News Podcast Network.